Sir, do you have any paper? Just so you know, next time we meet, I'll have something even more difficult for you. Here's my tax forms. Wait. I don't want taxes. Hey.
Professor, there's a piece of the missing photograph.
Excellent. I'll put it with the rest. Put it in with the rest. Do I have what you need for tea? Let me try.
Why is everyone so quick to warn people away from the castle? I mean, what does it matter? The path there is blocked by the gate that's always locked.
I take it that's the sole path to the castle, then?
Oh, so you actually want to go there, huh? It's a weird and scary place, but I understand the feeling. The gate does open once a day to let this old carriage through. If you hide in the bushes, you might be able to sneak in with it. So the gate does open. Do you know anything about this carriage? Lights up. It heads up to the castle every day at about the same time. Maybe delivers stuff like raw steak for the vampire to eat. But really, I have no idea. All kinds of dangerous things happen in the woods, so I say, just stay out of there.
Do you need tea?
Okay, alright, okay.
No, hey, no, let me out. Let me out. Let me go. Okay. I'll go this way first. A piece of paper. Thank you very much.
Oh, I think this is part of our torn photograph.
Well done, Luke. I'll hold on to it. I probably need to go over here. Over here.
This gives me a bad feeling. But it's open. Let me go out into the open.
Any photographs up here? Hey, do you? See that castle way off yonder? That's where the vampires lair.
No, don't try me again. No, stop. Stop, let me out. I didn't mean it. Down.
Got anything? No. He doesn't want tea either. I don't have the things, and now I do. They're like, no, I don't want it. Okay, can't go that way. Oh, now she wants tea. I see. I see how it is.
Oh, looks like the inspector has found a new victim to grill.
So the only way into Fawcett is through a narrow mountain pass on the Voluntary Express. In other words, no one gets in or out of town without riding that train, correct? Oh, I see you've been doing your homework. Yes, I think you've got your facts straight. Age takes its toll on memory, you know. You can't tell by looking at me, but I'm no spring chicken. It's quite enough, madam. If you're sure about the route into town, then we're finished here. Barton, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Rats, he dashed off. I was sure I could get him to come in and take in a show. Honestly, some boys just can't sit still for 5 minutes. Piper.
See, I think we stumbled across a piece of our missing photograph.
Indeed we have. I'll hold on to that for now. 5? Really? I don't think there'd be any in there, because it's like a part of the game, but is it really a part of the game? Hello?
Hey guys, what you doing there?
Niles. Hello, little boy. We're looking for bits of a torn photo. Have you seen any pieces around?
Yeah, the wind blew this thing by me. Is this what you guys are looking for?
I'm normally all about finders keepers, but I'll give it to you if you solve this puzzle. Everybody's voice, all over the place. 101, Disappearing Act 1. Ah, this stuff. Here's a classic puzzle. The rules are simple. You can move any ball on the board below as long as it satisfies the following conditions. To move, jump your selected ball over an adjacent space occupied by another ball into an empty space on the other side. You can't jump diagonally. Once you've made the jump, the ball you jumped over disappears from the board. To complete the puzzle, you must remove all balls from the board except for one. Okay, enough rules. Try for yourself. Nice. Hey.
This should do the trick.
I was like, I think this is right.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
I want to play Chinese checkers now. Well done. This is one configuration of a puzzle known as Peg Solitaire. As the name suggests, the traditional version of the game is played with pegs that you insert into holes in the game board. I'm so terrible at that one. The triangle with the little things. No. I'm bad at that.
Oh, I get it now. Thanks for your help, guys. Here's that thing you wanted. You know, there used to be lots of more people in Full Sense back in the day. But then everyone left.
4 to go. Oh, this man needs tea. Ugh. What seems to be ailing you? Wow, what is that? Every day I stand out here for hours and hours, all that standing really does a number on my knees. Should really start scheduling a mid-shift break or something. Being a doorman sounds like an exhausting job. Does sound like an exhausting job. Perhaps a cup of tea would help restore your spirits. I'd be happy to brew you some. Sure, but I gotta warn you, working at a 5-star restaurant has made me picky about what I drink. But if you could brew up something that tastes mild, with a hint of spice, I'd be a happy camper. I have that. Mild sweet and mild notes with a fantastic spiciness. Take that! For making a dash of sweetness would be good too. Now that's a good tea. Felix seems restored and ready to do some karate kicks. I know good tea when I taste it, my friend, and that tea of yours is out of this world. Working as a doorman in the best restaurant in town, I gotta be on the ball 100% of the time. And back in the day, even the Duke's son and his fiancée used to come here. When you got customers like that, service has to be perfect from the second they walk up.
Wow, Full Sense is elite, huh?
That's right, little man. Thinking on it, I haven't seen those two for a while now. I sure hope they visit us again sometime. They're not coming back because... I don't know, apparently they ran away, or she ran away because he cheated on her or something. A reasonable thing to do. Not the cheating on, the running away after being cheated on, that part. I don't think the... Then again, he wasn't here, but I'm not seeing it. Do you have anything else? You have a puzzle. As much as I love antiques, I adore puzzles even more. I've got a vintage puzzle I'd love to share with you, if you'd like to listen. We'd be honored to hear it. Wonderful. This puzzle involves a certain rare vase in my collection. It's on display right over there. Right over there. Number 64. Stones in a vase. This vase holds 101 stones, each identical in size and feel. There are 50 black stones and 51 white stones. Now put on this blindfold, reach in, and pull out as many stones as you like. When you're finished, if you've removed an equal number of black and white stones, you'll receive a number of gold pieces equal to the number of stones you pulled out. I'm gonna not like this puzzle, I can already tell. How many stones should you remove to give yourself the best chance of removing equal numbers of stones while getting the most money possible? When you're finished, if you've removed an equal number of black and white stones, you'll receive a number of gold pieces equal to the number of stones you pulled out. A 100? A 100? It's either 100 or 101, like...
This should do the trick.
Okay.
And there we have it.
Well done. If you remove 100 stones from the vase, only one will remain inside. If that remaining stone is white, it means you've successfully removed 50 stones of each color. Of course, removing just 2 stones would give you the same chance of winning the coins as removing 100 stones. But the amount of money you receive for successfully removing 100 stones dwarfs the reward you receive for 2 stones. Definitely solved. You're quite the sharp one, aren't you? Don't have a photograph. So I guess we haven't seen like the front part of town. Aha, yeah. Luke, is that another fragment of our missing photograph I see? It is, Professor. Hello. that your hair or your hat? Oh. I thought this was his eye? That's his ear. Oh man, what's this guy's voice? You're in full sense now, kids, so go on and dream big, because anything's possible here. Let me welcome you newcomers with a little riddle. Celebrates a plaza like this, like the one you and I are standing in right now. Number 60, Plaza Puzzle. So there's a big old statue in the middle of this plaza. When you take away the area occupied by the statue, the plaza looks kind of donut-like in shape. What you gotta do is divide this donut plaza into two identically shaped parts using only one line. Oh, and before you get any big ideas, the dotted line shown below won't cut it, because there are actually two lines. What? Oh, because they're actually two. Okay, so... something about the lampposts, I assume. Unless it's like still ignoring the lady in the middle? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I think the lampposts are part of it, though. I don't know. That's half and half, right?
Consider this puzzle solved. Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
Too bad. Focus on the term one line. There's a hint somewhere in there. It says identically shaped parts, but not identically... like they're shaped, but not like both of them have the same amount, if that makes sense. Does it need to be a circle? Not like that. Not like that. This is a terrible circle. Hang on. I don't know.
This should do the trick.
He's like, no, that's stupid. Why
Well,
did you think
I
that?
suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
That is one line. It's one line, alright? It's just a very bent line. Is it like... if I just don't lift up, and then you assemble the little cutoffs into... yeah, right? In the example illustration, the plaza has been divided by two lines, which makes the answer invalid. The fact that you need to use a single line to answer the problem is key. Since you can only use one line, you know you won't be solving this one by drawing lines through the middle of the plaza. Right, you know that, right? No. How? Just keep going.
Even if you avoid drawing your line through the center of the plaza, no single straight line will divide the plaza into two pieces that are the same shape. By the way, did you notice the goal here isn't to make two pieces that are the same size, but merely the same shape? Keep that in mind. I did notice that, yes. Two pieces, not three. I just keep going. If you're still having trouble, you should know that the single line you need to draw is a circle. The only remaining question is to where to place it so that the two pieces of the plaza have the same shape and are directly proportional to one another. Yeah. It would be in the middle. Ish, kind of. I wonder if the stones around here are kind of a hint. Even though I did this already. Is there anything on the ground? Is it just around here? A circle. Maybe it's because I'm like overlapping my lines. I don't... Oh, we did this already.
Consider this puzzle solved. Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
I did do one line. Why is it no go one line? I'm doing that. I'm doing that. But I did that.
And now to test my theory.
But I did that.
Wonderful.
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't hitting the magical hitbox of it. Nice. If you draw a circle around the plaza 1/3 of the way out from the middle, your line will divide the donut into two identically shaped figures that are directly proportional. In geometrical terms, shapes like these are known as similar figures. That's similar enough, apparently. Lots of folks come to Full Sense dreaming of fame and glory, but you guys seem different. Take it from someone who's been around the block. Stay away from the woods northwest of town. But I don't wanna. Full Sense, Full Sense. It's a heck of a town. Whatever you can dream, you can have here. I'd like a giant hamburger.
Professor, the train still stopped at the station, but there's not a soul in sight.
Then it seems we have no choice but to remain in town. All the more reason to proceed with our investigation of the area.
I guess so. Okay, let's keep looking.
Is there a piece over here? You're just gonna keep saying that. Just gonna keep saying that. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Northwest of town or northeast of town? I think he said west. Should be where the shady looking gate is. A little further up here. Hang on. Can we make you tea? Can it happen? Yep. That's a lot of tea. That's a lot of tea. I'm gonna have to like write down what I try. What, are you just gonna leave me out here like this? I'm gonna turn into an ice pop. I don't have anything spicy, ma'am. I mean, I do, but it's like not working. I think it probably has to go with whatever burnt thing this other guy's talking about.
Spice gives me a bad feeling.
I can't find anything else. Oh, wrong thing. Father has always done what he wants, regardless of who objects, and that's... he's that way with everyone, even his sons. It's no wonder my younger brother always seems so irritated with him. Even so, he and I must endure father's whims because, as the next in line to rule Full Sense, we cannot leave this town, even if we want to. We are stewards of this town, and we must stay here to watch over it.
Well, that sucks.
Oh boy. A fight by the fountain. Luke and I returned to the museum to find the gate unlocked. Inside the gate we found Mr. Beluga and Sammy in the middle of a rather heated discussion. I imagine they are the ones who opened the gate. I'm still uncertain what they are searching for, but judging from Mr. Beluga's rather impassioned speech, it would seem that whatever it is, it's of great importance to him. I noticed a large symbol resembling the head of a goat carved into the floor of the museum courtyard. It's the same symbol that adorns that strange diary we picked up, but I feel like I've seen it somewhere else as well. But I'll set aside this question for now, as there's something I didn't ask of the inspector. I suppose it's back to the hotel for us. How disappointing. I wanted to take another look at that torn-up photograph the inspector took from the doctor's apartment, but it seems the fellow lost it. The only way I'll ever get a look at the thing is to retrace the inspector's path around town and gather up the pieces. Bother. Inspector Chumley believes he dropped the remains of the photo around the northeast area of town. I was hoping we'd be able to retrieve the photo scraps without incident, but a large and rather ill-tempered dog is barring the only path to that part of town. According to Luke, the dog wants something to eat, so we'll have to visit the town grocer and find something for the grumpy fellow. To guard against the vampire supposedly threatening the town, the local grocer has decked out his shop with an alarming amount of garlic. The smell in the shop is the olfactory equivalent of being slapped in the face. Whether or not the garlic actually does keep the vampires at bay is debatable. However, it certainly seems to be working on customers, or lack thereof. The grocer was kind enough to part with a large leftover roast, and I believe it should suit our purposes nicely. Now it's back to the northeast part of town. Hopefully our little offering will be enough to improve the dog's foul mood. While out searching for scraps of the photo, Luke and I encountered Mr. Anderson's daughter, Katia. She too seems to be searching for something, but was unwilling to part with any information on the subject. Now, why would a girl like her, with a good family and many friends, come out to a place like this by herself? Okay, not that way. We need 3 photos. And this guy's like, I need burnt things for my teeth.
Oh, it smells so garlicky in here. It's making me kind of woozy. Oh.
Watch what you say about garlic, kid. It's the only thing keeping us safe from the vampire. Of course, with how business has been lately, I'm beginning to think it also works on customers. Ah. No tea for you? You just needed me to talk to you about that? Okay, now he wants tea. But I don't have anything. I don't have anything you want, buddy. I don't got anything burnt. You two seem pretty sharp tacks. Like pretty sharp tacks. I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this all sooner or later. Okay. Just probably gotta talk to... No, that's the wrong one. I wanted to go to the right. But I have to backtrack my steps here a little bit. Okay, do you have anything for me? Pizza garbage. Alright. Hopper, you seen anything? Taking in the sights, are you ever heard of the Herdson Museum? It's got all sorts of antiques from Full Sense's most important family. Don't plan on visiting though. The curator Grinko is almost never there. If you ever find that place open, consider yourself lucky. Yes, we noticed. We were hoping to visit, but the museum was closed when we passed by. Where does the museum's is the museum's owner ordered Grinko to lock the place up and run around town to find something. The owner, you say? Do you happen to know who this person is? Of course, everyone does. It's the same fellow who owns the Momentary Express, if you can believe it. Maybe building museums is some weird hobby for the rich, but it seems like a waste to me. It would seem Mr. Beluga owns not only the Momentary Express, but the Herson Museum as well.
Well, what use would Mr. Beluga have with a little museum like that?
Who can say? For now, what's clear is that Mr. Beluga may have ties to the Hersons he kept quiet about. Don John with each other, you knew? Good. Then look here at this trash I picked up off the ground.
Oh, that's a scrap of the photo.
You were looking for this thing? Then take it back already. Here, it's all yours. Alright, well, okay, I think we found everything here. I don't think there's gonna be anything that way. I just need to remember to talk to people. I wonder if, like, the first guy we met, first guy who needed tea. Then again, we haven't talked to the photographer guy yet. Someone needs tea! I ruined 3 rolls of film today while trying to develop them, and frankly, it's got me irked. Perhaps it's simply that I've run out of coffee today. Sound like you could use a cup of tea. Might just take the edge off of things for you. That sounds wonderful. I'd be most grateful if you'd make me a cup. I'm not picky. Make me a tea that's both a little bitter and a little sweet, and I'll be a happy man. Leave it to me, sir. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. A little bitter and a little sweet. If it happens to be a bit sour too, all the better. Oh. Is it bell tart? Fruity flavor. I guess bitter, sweet, and sour? Earthy, spicy, sweet. Alright. Bitter fruit. Oh, this is simply exquisite. There's a depth of flavor here I haven't found in many other teas.
Really? Gosh, maybe my tongue's just broken or something. I didn't really see stars or anything.
You may be a bit young for this one. It's what some might call a tea for the experienced palate.
Well, I don't know about that. As far as I'm a bit concerned, it's too bitter to be tasty.
I've got you a number 6. There you go. Sweet and sour with a subdued bitter flavor. This complex tea is ideal for discerning adults. Take that! Ah, now that I hit the spot, a smile spreads across Joseph's face. He seems refreshed and cheerful. My goodness, tea this good almost makes me consider trading in my coffee mug for a teacup. You be quiet, Joseph. You take it back. You're too kind, sir. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. In truth, the reason I've been down is because every photo I've taken recently has come out strange. Things that shouldn't be there show up funny. I never had problems like this back in the day. What do you mean? Oh, a puzzle. Okay. Tell me, have you ever worked up the nerve to wander out past the edge of town? The tales I've heard about what people see out there would make your blood run cold. I recently went out there myself to take a few pictures with my best camera. What developed was, well, here, see for yourself.
Hey.
Number 96, a ghostly puzzle.
Oh no.
Yikes, there's a ghost in the forest. Or so you thought, until you realized that the specter hovering in front of you was just a figure cut out of wood hanging from a branch. Looking around the area, you notice 4 pieces of wood scattered in the grass. Which one of these wooden slabs was the ghost cut out from? You have 4 choices, A, B, C, or D. Beware, the correct board may have flipped over while lying in the grass. Well, it's not A. The tail's wrong. You got 5 little fingies. It's not C. His arms are upside down.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's B. I was like,
Consider
someone's only
this
got
puzzle solved.
4 fingers there.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Good eye. The ghost was cut from board B. The board must have flipped over as it fell to the ground. All the other boards have slight differences that set them apart from the correct one. We're not going to tell you what they are, but they are different.
I thought you were going to show us a real ghost.
Sorry to get your hopes up, friend. I do so love pulling that one on customers. All joking aside, no one dares enter the forest lately. The whole place is overgrown and perilous. Got a new hamster toy. Have anything else? No one in town wants to go near the forest lately. There's a path that takes you up to Herzen Castle, but the gate leading there is locked. Alright.